Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been quite a long time since I made a YouTube video, but today I thought it would be a perfect day to make a video about how I study in nursing school. So here we go. I am in my second semester. I'm currently taking OB, mental health, and Med-Surg 1, so I kind of have quite a heavy workload, and today I'm studying for my not mental health, what am I talking about? Today I'm studying for my OB exam that I have on Tuesday, and I kind of have like a routine or like a schedule of how I study, how I kind of compile notes over a couple days, and what I do like the 3 or 4 days leading up to my exam, how I like split up my days. I try to not be like really sporadic and like unorganized with my studying. I like to do certain things on this day, this day, this day, and so on. I like to have all of my notes taken for the exam at least 1 week before the exam, so that I have that week before the test to focus on studying rather than like compiling the notes. So yeah, I just wanted to make that video for you guys today. I hope it is helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next. No, what am I talking about? I'm like over here like just talking my head off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do some like time lapses, a montage or something like that of me studying. I'm studying in my bed right now just because it's kind of cold outside and I just want to be, and I'm right in front of the window, and as you can see the curtain, but I just wanted to show you kind of how I study in different spaces. I do have my desk back there. My room is kind of a mess, guys, sorry, but that is my desk back there, and I do a lot of my studying there, but I kind of wanted to switch today and go ahead and lay in bed. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get it started. So labor and birth at risk. So dystocia is a long and difficult abnormal labor. It's basically any alteration in the progression of the labor related to dilation
or descent of the fetus. So the most common reason for a primary C-section is going to be dystocia. Basically the labor is not progressing as it should be. So for hypertonia, the uterine cavity is uncoordinated. They're ineffective, frequent contractions, but they're very painful.
Okay, so as you guys saw in that clip before, this is actually something that I recently started, and it's helped so much. Like when I started doing this, my test scores started going up so much. So I highly recommend doing this if you don't already do it. But basically, if you read your notes out loud and talk them out, you'll see I am reading them word for word, but at the same time I'm not like da 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 like super monotone and stuff. Like I like to do it with like fluctuation in my voice and the tone, so it's like I'm actually talking to somebody, which means I'm actually understanding the information, I'm actually teaching the information, you know. So I would highly recommend, you don't have to do this, you know, every single time you study, but especially the days right before the test, start reading your notes out loud, you know. Saying them out loud is really going to help it go inside your brain, and it's really going to help it go inside your brain and really help you like retain the information and kind of test yourself to see if you really understand it. So that's something I would recommend, and I hope that helped a little bit. You can see my bra back there in the background. That's so embarrassing. What to do though, I'm sorry guys. Okay, so I do want to show you guys kind of how I take notes. I want to go ahead and make this video as informative and short as possible, so it's kind of quick and straight to the point, so you guys can take these tips and then just run with them. So basically I just have up, let me get it to go, I have up a PowerPoint for you guys, so you can see kind of how the PowerPoint is set up, you know, this kind of stuff. Yeah, this is just one thing. So I have the PowerPoint on here, right? And they also have this thing called Echo, so the teacher will record the lecture and put it online. So I use the recording in conjunction with the PowerPoint to take my notes, because not everything is necessarily going to be on the PowerPoint. It might have, you know, the headline, kind of the general idea, but it's not going to give you details of what I necessarily need to know. So that's why I use it in conjunction with the lecture, because the teacher might mention something that's important related to this, and she might not tell you, oh, it's going to be on the test, but she is going to like mention that. So I use that in conjunction. And while I am listening to the lecture and using that, I'm writing down everything that the teacher is saying. I know for you, it might seem like a lot and a bit much, but if you're anything like me, I do like to do things and make them easy, but I also like to make sure that I have everything. So I will not necessarily write word for word, but I definitely write the main points, because anything can be important. And I like to write where it sounds like somebody was like talking, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that when I read it out loud, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense, you know? So that's how I take my notes. And once I have all the notes compiled, okay, let me flip it to me. Okay, so once I have all my notes compiled, then I can use those to actually study with. And that's perfect, because now I have everything that the teacher said, I have everything that's on the PowerPoints, and I can use that as my study guide. So I don't always read the book, to be honest. I don't always read the book. Sometimes I'm just too tired, or it's just like there's a lot of fluff in the book. So I normally don't read the book, but this time for this test, I did read the book, because I was kind of, it's like my second to last exam for this class, and I just want to do as best as I can. So I did read the chapters in the book as well after I had already taken notes, so I at least had an idea kind of what it was talking about. And that really cleared up a lot of things for me, which was perfect. So I finished reading the chapters yesterday, and today I'm just going through my notes and I'm reading them and I'm saying them out loud like you saw in that other clip. And that's how I really understand what the content is about. Because in nursing school, your teacher's not going to ask you, I mean, some questions will be like that, don't get me wrong, a couple of them. Those are like give you point questions. The teacher's just like, here you go. But most of the time, it's like a scenario. And if you don't know like everything, you don't have to know everything, but if you don't know the main things about that topic because you just memorized or this and that, then you're not going to be able to answer the question. So that's why it's important to have like as much information as you can, so you can get the big picture understanding of a topic and you're able to answer the questions really well. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped you a little bit. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below and I'll be happy to answer anything. Next semester I'm taking peds. It starts in January, so if everything goes well and I pass my classes, I start peds and then I think like med-surg 2. I'm not 100% sure. January I will be a junior, so that is really exciting. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope you guys are doing well. See you in my next video. Bye!